The eyes have it. Hello, my name's Chet Davis, and this is Reflections. I know the term "the eyes have it" has to do with a parliamentary proceeding when folks vote with I, A-Y-E. But I want to play with this a little bit and focus on this right here. The eyes, your eyes, my eyes. Why this? Because if you think about it, there's so much in our society in terms of music, in terms of poetry, in terms of sayings and wisdom that have to do with the human eye. The eye is the window to the soul, for example. The apple of the eye. All those talk about the eye, and I believe the importance of the human eye and how we connect with other people. Studies have shown that infants, little tiny babies, just weeks old, will focus on and engage with a person whose eyes are engaged with theirs. In other words, directly making contact with their eyes, rather than somebody who's above them or near them, and their glance is facing another direction. So at a very early age, we as humans know when someone is truly engaging with us, is attempting to connect with us. And I believe it's the eye that has so much importance as far as establishing, initiating a human relationship. I don't know about you, but I'm guilty of this. Sometimes when I found myself in a big city and I see someone approaching me on the sidewalk, and maybe they look askew, maybe they're wearing tattered clothing, maybe they're carrying a cardboard sign that appears to be asking for money, and I might choose to look the other way, choose to look and intentionally talk with somebody I'm walking with. Maybe I'll choose to take and even glance at my technology that I'm bringing with me. And in recent weeks, I've actually attempted to consciously engage with a stranger, just very quick eye contact, recognizing them as a person. And what I've got back in exchange has blown me away in terms of a true human connection. Yes, sometimes they do say, "Hey, any change to spare?" And I say, "No, I'm sorry, I don't." What's interesting, instead of them just walking on and brushing by, they say, "Thank you, have a good day." They have connected with me. I have connected with them. I think it's so sad as I thought about all those times I had the opportunity to maybe engage with somebody. And I'm not talking about me taking 10s and 20s out of my pocket and writing a check and feeling so sorry with them, but just engaging with them as another human being, treating them as another human being, which they are. And think about all the opportunities we have, not so much even with strangers, but with people we work with, people in our community, and I dare say even people in our families. When we choose to be distracted, when we choose not to truly engage with each other, think about what we're missing. Not only how we're cheating that individual out of our respect, out of our connection, but what are we missing in turn? So here's my challenge for you today and this week is attempt to really truly connect with somebody in your family, a friend, a coworker, maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a subordinate, somebody on your work team. And when they ask you a question, when you turn to respond, I want you to do that. Truly turn to respond and look them in the eye for just a few moments. There's a lot of studies that say 3.2 seconds is the ideal time actually to connect with somebody before it starts feeling creepy. So I'm not asking you to have a blank stare where you're not blinking your eyes and where you're just entirely staring without saying anything. That can be creepy and very unsettling. So again, the idea is maybe 2 to 3 seconds. Some people suggest just long enough for you to determine what the color is of the other person's eyes is enough time to establish a true connection, a relationship, and see how your engagement, see how your connections might change during the coming week. So what I'm asking us all to do is to truly be there with somebody, not just be there. because you can be part of the landscape, and you might as well be a fire hydrant, a stop sign, a sign in the window, if we're not truly engaging each other. But when we engage with each other, when we share that brief moment of eye contact, we're letting the other person know we're really there for them, we're listening to them, we're connecting with them, they're important, they matter. So give that a try this week. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Reflections. I'm happy to hear your thoughts, your comments, your feedbacks. Even if you disagree, go ahead and post it in the comment box below. I'd be happy to hear from you, and maybe a suggestion for a future episode. In the next episode, I'm going to share this thought. Life is like a mountain bike trail. Go out there and make it a great day now.